got out of work a little late, and then this bad boy was sitting there waiting for me. And I wanted to crack it open today, so I figured we would open it up on stream, and then yeah, should be pretty good. Wiggle woggle that guy a little bit. Yeah, so this is the Kings of War 2-player starter set. Storm and the Shires from Mantic. We're gonna get. Oh, the stuff's really sealed in there, huh? We're gonna get this off because then I think it'll be less shiny for the camera. So let me get this plastic off. Oh man, super mega wrapped. Whoever I got this from on Amazon, good job. However, gotta get rid of the wrapping so we can see it on stream. So this is a starter set for Kings of War. It is not the most recent starter set. This is the new starter set for, I want to say, 3rd edition Kings of War. And this one, dun 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 dun, this one features orcs, the Rift Forge orcs, who are kind of like Nordic, like Thor kind of orcs, versus halflings. Are really cool. You can see there's like a halfling unit that's like a pig robot, and then there's one that's like a, I don't know, it's like an orc who's been turned into like a mount. It's pretty cool. So we're going to get a metric ton of miniatures in this thing. So we have a whole bunch of these guys riding doggos. They're the Goodest Boy Cavalry. I think we're going to get 15 of those. And then I think we're going to get 20 little hobbits. Maybe more than that, maybe 25 little hobbits. And then we have a dude here who's on probably the most majestic looking dog of all time. And on the other side, we have an evil doggo and a whole bunch of orky boys. So that's pretty cool. So it looks like we get shields guys and melee hammer guys, but they might be the same kit. I'm really not sure. So we'll see. Got a whole bunch of Mantic points. Don't know what those are for, but they're neat. It's probably not a US thing. There's not a particularly big Mantic scene in Hawaii, but I really just wanted to work on something different, to be honest. I've done so much GW stuff, and you know, I've been enjoying the World War II stuff lately, and like, I don't know, just wanted something different, you know, something I can just get lost in a little bit, you know. So I figured a big box of minis would be really good for that. So here they are. Dun dun dun! Dun 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 dun! Alright. Kings of War resins. Resin Muster Captain on Arales. Arales is the fancy name for the dogs. Like some Scandinavian mythical thing or something. I don't know. But we'll check out the resin before we check out the plastic. Come on. Alright. Let's see what we got. Oh, man. That's extremely nicely sculpted. Jesus. Wow. A little bit of flashing there on the rock. Gotta clean that up. And the supports, obviously. But wow, the detail's great. Look at the detail on the fur. And what do we have here? We got a little bit of flashing. This is parts for the rider. It looks like we have a helmeted head or an unhelmeted head. It's pretty cool. That's something. I don't know what that is. Here's the good boy head. Dun 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 dun. The good boy head. And the good boy tail. Really nice sculpting on the fur. And then there's the shield, which has got a little bit of filigree on it. These are just going to use a little bit of they just need a little bit of brushing to get all that extra off. And then his lance. Lance is a little crooked, so I have to warm that up and fix it. But not bad, not bad. So just have to fix the lance a little bit, and then I don't see any other big things. I mean, yeah, there's some flashing, but like that's like a minute or two to clean up. A whole bunch of that I could probably get off with my finger if I rubbed it. Did I put the little sword and did I put the shield in there? Yes, I did. Okay. But yeah, just gotta straighten the lance, and then that looks good to me. And then we have the Kings of War resin Stormbringer on Manticore. So this is the orc boss. I'll crack him open. All right, let's see. There's, again, fantastic detail. Really nicely sculpted. Tiniest bit of cleanup. He's got some junk. Hell yeah. 10 out of 10 for the model actually having junk. Thank you. And he's got a rock. And then I guess the rest of it is in this bag here. Alright. Top of the monster's head. Parts of the orcs. You got monster's tail and a leg. Yeah, the sculpting on the fur and stuff is fantastic. It's really, really good. Little bit of cleanup again. Not seeing anything. His hammer, slightest, tiniest bit bent. I don't think it'll be even noticeable once I put it on. Since I gotta warm up the water for the lance, I might as well do it for the hammer too. So yeah, a little bit of flashing, nothing terrible. And this is... Oh, looks like we get heads for the orcs. Oh man, look at that one. Come on, get in focus. This is really cool. Look at the armored head on the left. That's cool as shit. Yeah, we're definitely using that one. Alright, Mr. Manticore, I'm going to leave you out because I'm probably going to build you first. So while I like the halflings, I think the orcs are probably cooler. Alright. Okay. Let's see what else we got. We got bases, little mantic bases. More little mantic bases. We got a whole bunch of plastic there. We have a FDM base. Even more mantic bases. These bases are not bad. They have a spot for magnet, which is really nice. But one of the things that's really appealing about mantic games at the moment is the fact that you can do it as a multi-base game, which means that you put a whole bunch of different guys on the same base, and they become like a block like this, and you just kind of move and play with the block, versus having to move and play with like 40 guys that all have to touch each other and all that nonsense. Okay, let's see. Let's pull all the bases out, because it's a whole lot of bases. We got more bases, more bases. We've got more FDM bases. We got bases for days. Ugh. And we get a little Get It Started book. Look at that. With the cool piece of artwork there where that halfling's about to have a bad time. It's like, continue your battles with the Kings of War hardback rulebook. Guess what else is in this box? Oh, let's see what we got in this. Alright. Okay, it's like a getting started thing for how to assemble your guys. They have videos. Wow, there's actually a section on reshaping resin. That's really cool. Weapons of war. that's a cool, nice piece of art. You can always tell when they hire a furry just because of how well the animals are drawn versus the people. Oh. Hobbitses. Let's see, we got a whole bunch here. Disberry's Defenders. It's teaching us how to, or it's giving us lists to play with, I guess, that are supposed to fight each other. Ripjaw's Raiders. How to do game actions. That's kind of weird. That's definitely a misalignment. Yeah, you guys need to check your type on that one. Yeah, that one's a mistake. Yeah, that's cool though. Yeah, that's really cool. Alright, we'll check the big rulebook at the end. Let's look at some more minis. Let's do some of the Hobbitses. Alright. Now, if I understand this correctly, each one of these bags is going to be like a unit. So these bags, I think, are all going to be copies of each other, if I understand this correctly. And we'll double check that when I look at it, because I think each one of these is a multi-unit where you can make many different things out of it. Alright, so we got some of the good boys here. They look like they go together nice and easy. Nice hard plastic, really good detail on them. Yeah, really good. And then we have, oh man, so many Hobbitses. Let's see, we have 10 Hobbitses, 4 riders, and they can have spears, rifles, or hand weapons. Rifles are really cool. Yeah, I like the rifles. They're cool shit. Then we have one more rider on the other side of our doggos. So we're going to get, let's see, there's 6 there plus 4 here. That's 10 total dog pieces. Each one's a half. So we're looking at 5 doggos per sprue, 10 guys per sprue. It looks like we're going to have shields, more hand weapons. There's the heads for the doggos. So it looks like the heads are probably going to be mix and match. They have numbers on them, so maybe they go to a specific one. They kind of look mix and match to me though. And then we got a whole bunch of Hobbits' heads there at the top, including lady Hobbits' and a bald guy with huge mutton chops and a guy in a top hat. Look at that. And we got a lady. We got another guy with giant mutton chops. And we got a guy in like a British infantryman helmet. Hell yeah, dude in the top hat's definitely got to be like the captain. We got a bunch of shields. That's pretty cool. These have a really nice like local defenders look to them, right? Like if you look at their kit, right? Like a couple of them have breastplates. Oh yeah, look, there's 2 lady Hobbitses. Maybe these are lady Hobbitses too. That'd be cool. That's really cool, actually. Hell yeah, for Hobbits' representation. +1, man. That's cool. Are any of the riders lady Hobbitses? This one kind of has boobs. Yeah, this one's definitely lady Hobbits. Yeah, that's cool. That's super cool. Yeah. I do wish the 10 bodies were different, though. Because you've got 5 of each one. It would have been nice if on one sprue it would be 10 unique bodies. That would have been cool. But yeah, you got spears, melee weapons, rifles, and each sprue comes with 5 dogs, cavalry guys, and 10 guys. That's really cool. Yeah. That's super cool, actually. Yeah, maybe I'll build the Hobbitses first. So this looks like same thing, duplicate, right? So 10 more guys, 5 more dogs. And then 10 more guys, 5 more dogs. So you're going to get 30 guys, 15 dogs, plus the boss. That's pretty great. That's really great. So I do want to point out that I only spent $80 on this starter set. And not only does it include the rule book, but it includes 2 big-ass armies. That are really nice. These minis look fucking great. Yeah, that's really cool. That's super cool. Alright, let's check out what I think is all orcs from here on out. Okay. I'm kind of hoping there's 2 sets of orc sprues. But on the other hand, I kind of hope they're the same, and I'm just going to get like a ton of bits. So we'll see. We'll see. But the orc army definitely is more troops than like the hobbits have mounts and stuff. The orcs don't have any of that. Alright. Wow, chunky boys. Wow, chunky boys with big armor. Alright. Neat kind of like plates too. This is very Arn Horde. Very Arn Horde. Not to invoke the horribleness that it's the Warlords of Draenor, but if you painted these guys red and then base coated them black, they'd look fucking badass. They're really cool. So that's all the bodies and the shoulder pads. So that means... Okay, alright. Lots of hammers. Lots of big hammers. So we got a big old double-handed hammer. Couple of those. And then we got the single-handers. Then we got a whole bunch of orc heads. Oh man, look at that one. That's a very like bestial kind of werewolf looking orc. I mean really they all kind of are. Look at that one. That's just straight up a werewolf head. Oh man, I didn't even know these were like this. This is really cool. Yeah, that's really cool. Look at that. Hell yeah, brother. I added the brother just for the lulz. Oh, I can't say hell yeah without saying it. It's like a requirement. Oh, that's so good. That's really good. That's super cool. Lots of... Oh, man. There's tons of hammers. And it looks like you have right and left, or they're all right-hand hammers. Okay, they're all right-handed hammers, which means all the shields are left-handed. So left, 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 left. Okay, okay. I was kind of hoping they were right and left, so then you could do like a double hammer guy as like the leader of the unit. That'd be really cool, but it doesn't look that way. So we're going to get 10 of these for each one of these sets of sprues. Again, sadly, we do have 5 and then duplicate bodies. It would be really nice if these were all unique, but they look fantastic, so I'm not going to complain about it. But yeah, that's really cool. And then let me guess, this is the same? Okay, so we got 10, 20, 30, 40 orcs. I want to point out that if I was to just get this by itself, just these orcs, this would make this $2 a model. These look really nice. They don't look bad. Like, they don't look bad at all. They look really good models. I'm going to have a lot of duplicates, unfortunately. But you're talking for just this, for what I paid for this box. I paid $80 for the box. With free shipping, Amazon. Thank you, today. With just this is $2 a model. That's not counting the 30 little hobbits. That's not counting the 15 dogs. That's not counting the 2 characters. Or... this fucking thing. Rip and tear. Alright. Now, I don't think Kings of War puts codes in their books, but just to be sure, I'm going to look at it off camera first. Okay. Okay. Alright. A game of fantasy battles. So this is a full rule book. What's in the book? fucking everything. So this is, you can actually get this rule book. You can get this rule book for free on the Mantic app if you want the rules. Okay, so apparently if you scan that QR code, it takes you to a whole section on the background. So we got some really cool Night Stalkers, and then some Northern Alliance. We got 2 white dudes playing game. Some kind of long boy. And then some basing examples. It's pretty cool. This book is heavy, so I'm trying to find a good way to film it because it's fucking heavy. Multi-basing, movement trays, scenic basing, unit interactions, how they work, how the turn works, how the ranged works, army selection, magical artifacts. Oh, they each have a picture. I like that way more than I should. Giving them a picture gives them like a tangible concept of like a thing your character has. That's neat. Wow, they all have pictures. It's not just like a couple of them. The Boomstick. Tome of Darkness. That dude with his fire finger there. Pew, pew. But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to get lost in something for a little bit. And a whole big box of new minis from a new game I have never played. Sounded like a really good idea. Alright, we got some kind of Rat Man. Some kind of like hard abomination, a burning boy, and looks like some kind of like gargoyle demons. And then, are they riding badgers? Whoa, that's cool as shit. I want to ride a badger. That's legit. I want to ride a fucking badger. That's fucking awesome. All right, so here's the thing on Ambush. So this is what I want to play. So this is smaller scale Kings of War. So it's got a couple. It's got a couple like specific rules. Basically, you can't bring really big stuff, and you can't bring like giant, massive units of Doom. But it's intended for kind of smaller games, like 1,000-point games versus the 2,000 games. And I think that's pretty cool. Alright, this is rules for even bigger games, in case you want to play giant games. Look at that horsey. He's so sad looking. And then, that's right, all of the unit rules are in here. Every single one of them. Yep, that's right. The whole half of this book is unit rules. Empire of Dust, Forces of Nature, Order of the Green Lady. I didn't even know that was an army. The Herd. Oh, dude. Wait, what is the Herd? That's cool as shit. God, these guys I don't even think have models. I've never seen a starter set for the Herd. I want to play the Herd. That looks fucking awesome. Yeah, I legitimately don't think these guys have models. That's really cool, though. Yeah, it's all like just like Beasts of Chaos kind of stuff. It's like a furry army. Forces of the Abyss. These are like quintessential hell demons, which are pretty cool. Yeah. Like tortured souls and imps and walking through lava and all that kind of cool shit. There's the goblins. Their goblins are pretty cool. I like that instead of squigs, they basically have pit bulls. Here's the halflings. Oh, there's a big old doggo. There's a halfling with like a jetpack. It's kind of cool. Kingdoms of Men. Who the fuck cares about that? That's boring normie shit. Northern Alliance. Northern Alliance looks cool too. That's like Vikings and like ice monsters and stuff. They look cool. Ogres. Oh man, he's got a fucking cigar. It's cool as shit. Riding some piggies. We got some orcs. Are the orcs different from the Riftforge orcs? I think they are. Yeah, they are. The Riftforge orcs are different. Ratkin. I love rats in every game. The salamanders, which is their equivalent of like lizard men. Then trident realms. Like fish people, I guess. And the generic undead. But yeah, that's the whole rulebook. It is a full rulebook. It is massive. Pretty awesome stuff. Pretty awesome stuff. So you get that. You get this. You get 30 little hobbitses, 15 dogs. You get 40 orc boys. You get the dude on Manticore, which is a pretty awesome model, and the dude on Aralez, which is just a dog. But yeah, that's pretty great. That's pretty darn great. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and probably assemble some of this. Yeah. But I think this is awesome. Really good stuff. Super hyped to get to like mess around with it. And just like, I don't know, get stuck in a little, you know what I mean? Like, kind of just get lost in a little bit of new hobby goodness, you know? I've got a ton of projects and stuff right now, but I don't know. I just kind of wanted something new to focus on. And for $80, getting 127, no. Let's see, it's 40, 30 is 70, 85 plus 2 is 87. For $80, getting 87 miniatures makes them less than $1 a piece. And I got the whole rulebook, which is pretty darn cool. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call it there. Thank you for watching me unbox this. I will have another late night unboxing coming up because I did get this month's Imperium. And I've got Rabute Gilliman's shins in there. And some big ass unit. And I've got a Mario Kart. So some really cool stuff in there this month. And we'll check that out another night when I've got some more energy. So I think doing 2 unboxings that are completely separate next to each other is probably a bad call for me. I think that'll just do my head in. But Kings of War, Storm in the Shires, less than $1 a model. That's assuming the rule books are free. And they look like fantastic models. They really do. I can't wait. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to call it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a good one. And as always,